Anish, a draw against Rajabov. Can we once again call it a somewhat lucky half point?
Yeah, but I think the funny thing is that despite getting an extra half point every day, I'm probably not not even going to be in the lead going into the last round.
Well, it depends. Before we talk about your own game, then let's ask you, did you check Magnus' position after you finished, and what do you think of it?
Well, I didn't understand my own game, so I'm pretty sure I didn't understand any other game today either. The impression I had just is that Magnus got a close to winning position from the opening, and then his technique was not ideal. That's the impression I had. But usually he converts anyway, because there's still some pressure on the opponents, and the opponents are mentally ready to lose to him most of the time. So I think he will do his thing. But indeed, I guess at least optically, I felt he was more winning before. But.
Okay, so let's talk about your own game. You came in here and you said I was completely lost, wasn't I? Or at least somewhat lost. So why the draw offer, and also how did you find yourself in that position?
Well, I played badly, for sure. What I did was too adventurous and not good. And I was very fortunate. I think at some point I was back into the game, and then I could get a worse end game, which I saw obviously, which was my plan. But then suddenly I got, I thought I can get a better version of it, and that was not the case. And the end game I got, originally I missed something that I thought I'd go with knight to f5 and win the d pawn, but I realized it goes d6 and rook e6, and I cannot get rid of the d pawns. And once I realized that, it was a small surprise, and I realized I'm just completely lost. And when he offered the draw, at that point I was, as Peter Heine Nielsen would say, thinking about what I'm going to say in the interview after I lose, because I thought I was completely lost.
Did you come up with anything clever?
I was just about to think, and then he offered a draw, and then I shook the hand as fast as possible and asked, did you offer a draw? I did not. This time I did not.
You just had a look at the game together. How did he explain his draw offer?
He felt he misplayed the promising middle game position, and he thought there was little left in the end game. In his head, he saw my g and f pawn marching. I mean, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't see any pawns marching. I don't know. I mean, I've myself seen a lot of ghosts in my life, so I know that happens.
Okay, so let's talk about tomorrow. If Magnus wins, it's going to be a must-win game for you. How do you feel going into that?
Why must win?
Because you will be half a point behind.
You assume that I want to win the tournament for some reason, or? I mean, I think Magnus has also a lot to prove. I mean, I'm just going to defend with the white pieces and see what happens.
Great. Well, we look forward to seeing that. Thank you, Anish, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.